I hate you, Patrick.
I hate you more.
I hate you no matter what.
Yeah, well, I hate you even if I didn't hate you.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
What's good, everybody? Kaynotcool, welcome back to the channel. My bad, I needed that, but today I couldn't really think of like a skit or anything to do, so I'm gonna tell you three stories about there's three stories in my childhood with me and my uncle. That might be just about it. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get to the first story. Alright, so this first story goes along with me, my uncle, and my three cousins. Now, I'm not gonna say their names, so I'm just gonna do like oldest from youngest, 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is the oldest, 3 is the youngest. Alright, now that we got that established, I forgot what we were doing, but we're all driving in the car. My uncle's driving. We're, going pretty fast. We're like zooming. We're going pretty fast, and we're just chilling. We're all chilling. He's zooming to get where we gotta go, and then car comes behind us. So instead of pulling over like any normal citizen would do, my uncle goes, how many cop cars are behind us? Number 1, he looks behind. He's like, 1. He's all like, all right. So he starts to pull over, right? And as he's starting to pull over, he runs. He like, I don't know what that means. As he starts to pull over, he zips this way, and then just starts fucking zooming. So cop cars chasing after us. We're zooming, and he's like, alright, tell me when they get off my trail. So he's going fast as hell, and this cop car cannot catch up to us. And my cousin, he's just like, we almost lost him. We almost lost him. We almost lost him. And I'm just like, damn, we are really committing a crime. So that happens, and apparently for some reason we lost the police. They stopped chasing after us. Well, I guess that's it. We broke the law. That's story number 1. Let's get to number 2. So this second story goes along with me, my 2 cousins, and my uncle. So we're chilling out on my uncle's porch, and he's smoking a cigarette. Now, he's gonna finish smoking the cigarette. He's gonna throw the cigarette on the ground. And I'm like, that cigarette looking mighty touchable. So I start to reach to touch it, and he goes, don't touch it, Kayvon. And I'm like, alright. But then my stupid self just looks at it again, and I reach down to touch it, and my cousin goes, Kayvon, don't touch it. And I'm just like, alright, chill, I'm not gonna touch it. And so they're not looking at me. I go down quick as hell, and I touched it. And my finger from like up to here is on fire. So I'm like, ah! It's not like I burnt it, it was literally on fire. So I'm like, hey! And my uncle, he's just looking at me like this. And my cousins, they're laughing their asses off. They're like, look at him. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, hey! So I tried to put the finger in my mouth. That didn't go really well, because I burnt myself. I was like, oh! Because, I thought it was smart. I thought saliva could put out fire. So I'm wearing jeans at the time. I'm going like, trying to get the fire off. Eventually, fire went out, and they're just all looking at me, and I'm just like, why didn't you stop me? And they're just like, Kayvon, we told you not to touch it. So that happened. On to the next story. Alright, so this last story, I'm with my uncle and my 2 cousins. We're at the park, and we're running around. The oldest one, he goes, "Hey, let's go into the forest." And I'm all like, "Really? I'm not trying to go into the forest." And they're all like, "Tavon, stop being a little girl. Come on, let's go." So they drag me to the forest, and we start venturing. And them two, they're going deep, and I'm like, guys, I'm stuck. You're leaving me. Stuck on this prickle bush. So I was stuck. I was like, you know what? They're leaving me. I'm just gonna go back. So I turn around, I start going back, and I gotta take a piss. I'm like, alright. I start taking my piss. Like, I go to the closest tree I can find, I start taking a piss. I go to my piss, I look down, and I'm like, there's a tick on my sack. There's a tick on my sack! So I instantly, after I'm done taking my piss, I instantly just start booking it. I pull my pants up and start booking it. I go to my uncle, and he's sitting there, he's playing with his dog. And I'm like, "Uncle, there's a tick on my sack." And he goes, "Pull your pants down, boy." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what? Did I hear you right? Pull your pants down, boy." So I'm like, I must be hearing him wrong. What did you ask me? Nigga, I said pull your pants down. So I'm like, okay. I pull it down. He looks at it. He's like, And he just plucks it off like that. I'm like, why did you do that? We couldn't go to the house? I could have waited. I wasn't tripping. And he's just like, what? I got rid of the problem. And I'm sitting there, I'm freaking out. I'm not freaking out because there was a tick on my sack. I'm not freaking out because it's like, yeah, I'm not freaking out because there was a bug on my nutsack. I'm freaking out because I've only ever seen ticks plucked off with pliers. So you're telling me he used his raw strength to pluck a tick off of someone's body? Nah. So that ends up happening, and I'm just like, we ain't using no pliers or nothing. You just, for the rest of the car ride home, I'm just thinking like, that really just happened. And he told my cousins and my aunt about it. They're laughing. They're laughing their asses off. They're having a good time. And I'm just like, no one feels the slightest bit sus about this? Or is it just me? But that's it. Alright. My bad, the video cut off, but that's about it. Thank you for watching to the end. My bad, the video isn't edited, and I don't look like I'm putting that much work into it. I'm just really tired. I got summer school. It's really making me work harder than I should have to. But that's about it. You made it to the end. Thanks for watching. More videos coming soon. Yeah, thanks. Peace.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は死んで